Don't forget to bring these items on test day. Item 1 is a handheld calculator. Even though you have access to Desmos on the digital SAT, doing basic algebra or even complex algebra on a handheld graphing calculator can be really helpful. My favorite calculator to use for the SAT is the TI-84. They have different versions of these and really any of them will work. It also has a graphing feature, but for graphing I like to use Desmos, and just for basic algebra I like to use just any handheld calculator. Really works, to be honest. Also, a pro tip, if you're bringing a handheld calculator, make sure that you have a few backup batteries just in case your calculator dies. Item number 2 is your fully charged testing device with the Blue Book application already installed. Make sure that it's up and running and perfect so that when you get to the test center, you have no technical issues. College Board says that if a student does not have a device, you can reach out to them by going to collegeboard.com and they will supply your student with a device. And this goes for people taking the test in the US and internationally. But remember, you can also bring your own computer. Go check out College Board's website for which computers are allowed. And if you are bringing your own laptop or computer, make sure that you have a charger with you. You're going to be using your device for around 3 hours, so you don't want it to die on you. Item number 3 is your printed admission ticket. You can simply print your admission ticket on College Board's portal. Make sure you don't forget that. Item number 4 is an acceptable photo ID. To avoid any more Varsity Blues scandals, they want to make sure that the person taking your SAT is actually you. So bring a photo ID like a driver's license, passport photo, global entry card. Again, go to College Board's website and make sure whatever ID that you're bringing is valid. College Board says that for it to be valid, it should be an unexpired photo ID that is government issued or issued by the school you currently attend. School IDs from the prior school year are valid through the end of December of the current calendar year. It has to be an original physical document, not photocopied or electronic, and it has to have your full legal name exactly as it appears on your admission ticket, including the order of the name. And it has to have a photo on it that matches not only who shows up for you on test day, but also your admission ticket. Item number 5 is pencils. Even though you are taking the digital SAT, you still will be using scratch paper. So bring 2 pencils, whatever pencils you like, or pens really work too. Just something to write on for both the reading, writing, grammar, and of course the math section. Last item you can bring is pretty optional, but it's a snack or a drink. I would definitely recommend bringing a water because you're probably going to be sweating when you're taking that test, and it may feel like you just ran a marathon because your heart rate's probably going to be pretty elevated. And of course, a nice to have is a snack if you're someone who gets pretty hungry quite frequently.